All right, we're going to play Vault of Anubis until this must hit hits, which is at 18,871. They do this daily on FanDuel Casino. It hits by 11 p.m. and
it has 53 minutes.
And
left.
if you're playing on the platform, it randomly hits to someone. Now, what are we playing per spin?
Right now, 15, but I feel like it's getting high. We might want to up the bet a little bit.
Well, that's up to you.
Let's just go 20.
Let's go 20.
Auto spins.
Auto spins, and then we're going to do the Ask Me Anything. So just watch this game. It's kind of cool. It basically, it's kind of like, what's that game that I don't like? Unicow?
Planet Moolah.
Planet Moolah.
Or Da Vinci Diamonds.
Yeah, and then it's like you get a thing and then it drops and you can get a respin if it hits again and blah, 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 blah. And you get some good line pays and you get some good bonuses it's a very rare bonus. But anyway, we're going to let that play in the background and just wait for it to say, you, Vegas Matt, have won $19,000. Look at that thing fly. It's climbing.
Yeah, so what, let's start going with the questions.
Okay, so these are from Instagram, I believe.
Yeah, Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, NM55. Have you ever been to any Oklahoma casino?
You might want to lean back a little bit. You might.
Lean back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to WinStar and Choctaw.
Okay.
Yeah, right by Dallas. I liked it. I liked Choctaw. I had better luck at. WinStar was massive. Both massive, crowded. The red screen on Elvis, I hit $17,000. Very exciting. That was back when that night.
Oh, you need 4 of these vault symbols.
Yeah, to get the thing.
bonus?
Yeah.
Okay, so Luke Poole says, I'm down 500. Should I quit or keep going?
Quit.
Yeah. It's always good to just book the loss. Never chase.
Don't chase your losses.
If you're outside of your budget, definitely don't chase it. Just book the loss, come back, and play when you can play and have fun.
Okay, so this leads naturally into this next question. NDH Landscapes asks, how did you make your fortune?
Well, I mean, fortune is a bit of an exaggeration. One thing I want to point out is everything that you read on the internet, like if you Google Matt or Vegas Matt or whatever, it's just all made up AI stuff, and these guys are just trying to hijack the traffic and they run Google ads. Like that article that says I'm worth $40 million, totally made up. I'm not worth $40 million. And I was just a regular sales guy. I think over my 30-year sales career, I made about an average of probably about $400,000 or $500,000 a year, invested it wisely, and the stock market, real estate, etc. And then I retired at 55-ish and went to Vegas to live happily ever after. Started playing a little bit too much video poker, got a Delt Royal, EJ filmed it. We became a TikTok sensation. And now we just got mobbed in Detroit at a casino.
Gosh.
I mean, it was insane, which is so
a lot
fun.
of fun. So many nice people.
So many people, picture, blah, blah, blah.
A couple of drunk people.
Yeah, the drunk, crazy people were a little bit much for me. But it was a good thing I have good, big security guys.
This is an important question.
Yes.
Brian McGinn asks, do you consider a hot dog a sandwich?
I mean, I personally don't, and I know that's a question we've had a lot of fun with over the years. Oh, 2 vault spins, you need 4. But yeah, no, hot dog's not a sandwich, it's a hot dog.
Okay, how much do you need to gamble to receive a complimentary suite in a hotel? That's from Piroshki Bakery Brothers.
A suite or a room?
It says complimentary suites.
I don't know, probably pretty decent. I mean, a room is, I really don't know. I mean, that's a
W2G's
WBG or W2G's question.
I mean, it definitely depends on where you're trying to stay. If you're trying to stay at the Circus or the Four Queens, it's going to be very different than if you want a suite at the Wynn. So that's a difficult question to answer from that standpoint.
Yes.
But it's probably going to be like, on average, you're losing kind of somewhere between 700 and 1,000 a day, I would think, is kind of where.
When you say losing, you're a theoretical loss.
Right, theoretical, kind of average.
You get it?
No.
So you take like 10%, to figure out your theoretical, would you say a good formula is 10% a coin in?
That's a good rough estimate, I would think.
Yeah, it depends on what games you're playing and stuff. Some games are better for the house than others.
So if you're putting 10,000 a coin in,
if you're playing slots.
If you're playing slots, 10,000 a day of coin in, which is like, if you're playing like $20 hands, that's how much? 500 hands?
Yeah, it'd be like, you can figure out, like, if you're playing at a Caesars property, that would be about 2,000 points a day in slots. Something like that is, but again, take these numbers with a big grain of salt. Again, it's different on New Year's Eve versus, Wednesday
F1,
night,
Yeah, so many good answers, W2 Jesus. You're thorough. You're a solid thinker.
Thank you.
Everyone knows it. I think also play at one place. Like if you don't come to Vegas a lot, like pick a property or a property group and that you like, and then get a card there. If your husband and wife just play on one of your cards, get 2 copies and play on one. This is my. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. And that way you're getting a better offer for that one person rather than like half play for both.
Yeah,
of you.
a lot of casinos will allow married couples to use the same account.
Yeah.
Some places don't. Just check with the players though.
Yeah, or just do it and ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. You're going to do a lot better if you get 2,000 points at one place than if you get 500 points at 4 different places.
Yeah,
you might not
exactly.
be enough to get anything from any one of those 4 places.
Yep. Pick up.
Are you ready to transition to a very serious question?
Go ahead.
It's not gonna be
It's not going to be serious.
Do you have lucky underwear, and is it okay to wash it?
I have this green pair of underwear that I wear like once a week, and yeah, I would wash it, and it's.
That was from the Doobie, thank you.
Now we've lost like $500. Just.
Well, I did a few spins before we started. We started with 7,500. So,
Oh really? So we're back.
Yeah, I was winning.
Okay.
Schwabogram asks, how old are you?
Me, I'm 60.
Right.
Just turned 60. Had a sick 60th birthday party. Biggest gambling day. What was it? The biggest gambling day in the history of the Mohegan Casino, Las Vegas, was my birthday party.
Yeah,
Very
that's
good.
funny.
Yeah, so that just is a testament to how awesome of gamblers my fans are. So shout out to the fans.
Bryant Lan asks, can I get a picture with you next time I see you?
I'm always down for pictures. People. I could do a whole seminar on that, but like some people come out like we're in the middle of the stream. I even tell them I'm on the stream, and then they want to tell me a 10-minute story. But if you just come up and say, hey, can I get a quick picture? Always, you know what I mean?
Always.
But if we are filming, kind of like take a pulse, like wait for us to take a break, acknowledge you, because sometimes we're in the middle of filming a YouTube video and we don't. It was really annoying if we get interrupted. But
I'm sorry.
always picture. Go
I
ahead.
was going to say, I think if you catch one of our eyes and kind of wave at us and we let you know,
Yeah,
we'll get to you in the next minute or two if it's not a good time right then.
WBG always keeps an eye. We got 3.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that bonus is huge when you get it. When you get 4. But yeah, I'm always down for pictures. I love it, and I'm honored, and it's surreal that how famous we'd become.
Yeah, very grateful.
I gotta sit up straight. I got bad posture.
Yeah, you gotta worry about posture.
Yeah.
Patrick McClear asks, besides slots, what's your favorite type of gambling? Do you ever seriously bet the pony?
I haven't been to horse races in a long time. I love horse races. That's fun. I always get wrecked. I've developed an affinity now for Baccarat and Ultimate Texas Hold'em and Mississippi Stud.
So for various table games.
I pretty much love everything.
Yeah, table games, slots, and video poker.
Not craps. I don't
we
like
enjoy
them.
them all.
Yeah.
What's this?
I know, but it looks good. How much?
A lot.
Let's go. Come on, 4 of those Delios. Oh, there's 1. All right, could it possibly happen? 3 more.
Wow.
Sorry, we interrupt this. This is fun, this Q&A while we're doing and showing people FanDuel Casino. I love this daily jackpot. One of these days we're gonna hit it. Wouldn't it be cool if we hit it on this one?
We're gonna. Next question.
From Tom Paul 97, what's the best pizza in Vegas?
Probably Grimaldi's.
What is it?
Grimaldi's.
Oh, Grimaldi's?
Or the Detroit style from Pizza Rock. There's not many great pizza options, but Grimaldi's is up there.
There's one location of Aurelio's, really good Chicago pizza in Vegas. All right, Gary Victor 6260, can you please say hi to me in your next video?
Hi,
on
Gary.
YouTube? To me and my family, love your videos from Oregon.
You know, a great way to do that is if you seriously want us to do something custom, is go on Cameo and go to Cameo. I think it's cameo.com, and then I'll make a custom. You guys give me notes, and I'll make a custom like birthday message or whatever message for anyone. And I usually make them very entertaining and funny and custom.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
or
a
if you
thought.
see us in person.
Whatever.
Yeah, we'll do it.
You're
like
so anti-promotion, EJ.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, see, you think money
No, I
grows
know,
on
but
trees.
like the Cameo
you gotta
thing.
earn it.
Let me
little.
explain the Cameo thing. We charge for it. Like obviously we'd love to make a video for everyone, but making those videos,
It's a pain in the ass.
it's pain.
But I mean, I like doing it for $100.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth it. You know what I mean? And then like, who cares? $100, you probably lose out on one hand.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you just said email me and I'll do it.
Yeah, all day
That's
long.
all. You would never have time for it.
Yeah, I would never do that.
Okay. G-Town Dale Dog, I'm stunned by your recent weight loss. Is it because you've given up alcohol?
No. I've given up alcohol countless times. My record was 3.5 years. I love drinking, but I have kind of a love-hate relationship with it. And I have tried every diet. I sold 1 million different weight loss products and vitamins and so forth in my career. Nothing works. There's a fine American company, I think it's an American company, called
Edward were to hard take, what's the worst bad beat of all time? What's your worst bad beat?
I mean, being a bad beat. I don't really have like any poker stories, like where I got rivered and I had the nuts, and but I don't know. Gosh, last night wasn't very good. We lost 30 grand on a Buffalo link. We've had so many. The Regal Riches we lost 140 grand. So yeah, we've had a lot of them, but we've also had a lot of good ones. You know what I mean? But net, we're doing pretty good. Gambled every day for 2 years and still in a good mood.
From Maxie Gelber, and EJ's going to hate this one because I know where it's going to go, but I'm going to ask it anyway because that's what we do. Are the Sando t-shirts for general sale yet?
Yes, we've got the Sando definition shirt here, which from the Urban Dictionary, which is so cool. And yeah, all of our merch is on vegasmat.com. And it's quality merch. EJ is in charge of quality control. We have the finest fabrics, very comfortable quality shirts. You like comfort colors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
RM Cangio, I guess. Does Steve cigarette smoking drive you crazy?
I mean, cigarette smoking is annoying, and I don't like the smell of it, especially since COVID. It did something to my sense of smell. I'm very sensitive. I just do not like the smell of cigarettes. But the casinos always smell like cigarettes. And I mean, Steve will do it, and it's cool, and he's such a nice kid.
Super nice guy.
And I tell him now, because I think I got to know him well enough to say, put the damn cigarettes out. He, of course, doesn't listen. And I mean, I'll deal with it to hang out and gamble with Steve because he's a legend. But I mean, it's not like I like it.
Avi Law 12, do you fold or scrunch your toilet paper?
That's a weird question, and
Fold.
I mean, yeah, who would scrunch it? That seems like a lot of margin for error, and I don't see why you would do that. What?
That is a weird question.
It is I wouldn't have read that one, but WBG likes a good awkward thing.
I have skipped over
Try to put those down, Stan.
many. Don Barristow, that chain looks heavy. What's its weight?
This thing weighs a pound, and I bought it as a joke initially because it was a friend of mine wanted to get rid of it, and I was just like thinking I need more gold because gold's going up, and it's gone up a lot. But it weighs a pound, it's 10 karat, and then so I asked my pawn shop friend if you were to melt this down, how much it was worth. At the time, that was about 10 grand. And so I offered him 10 grand, and he's like, this is some fancy designer out of Florida. And I'm like, I don't care, 10 grand. And then he finally took the 10 grand. And then I wore it, and I got a lot of comments on it, and then I've worn it every day since. It's kind of like my lucky trademark chain.
It's definitely a signature look for you. Do
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A lot of people comment on it. A lot of people like it.
A lot of people are saying it.
Yeah, exactly. Todd Brigman, what's the most you've ever won or lost?
130 grand win and 140 grand loss. So both on Regal Riches, big Regal Riches plays. They were some of our biggest videos ever, so kind of offset some of the cost of that. Are we ever going to get this bonus?
Jay Dubbin, have you ever been to Blackhawk, Colorado and gambled there, and would you ever consider gambling with fans?
I've never been to Black Hawk. I know that's where TBJ plays, and I like gambling with fans, and yeah.
There you go. Okay, Rafael Proga, should I start gambling as a young man?
No.
I mean, it's like, drinking, gambling, womanizing, drugs, they're all bad habits, but gambling is the only one where you can end up winning from it. So I think of all the bad habits, it's probably a better one, but I certainly cannot condone gambling, nor would I.
Sir Toby Ash, have you ever been to Germany? And maybe at the same time answer where did the question about that catchphrase you always use.
Which one?
It wasn't over.
Oh, gotcha. Have I been to Germany? Yeah, a couple times. I went to the BMW place, and that's in Munich, and that was cool. And Germany was fun. And where was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Is a line from Animal House with John Belushi, and it's hysterical how many people say, like, you idiot, it was the Japanese that bombed Pearl Harbor, not the Germans. And yeah, so that was from a movie, Animal House. Have you seen Animal House, CJ?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I didn't know. You say no to everything else.
Well, we talk about that all the time.
Yeah. Ow, I keep having bad posture.
So what's the update?
We're getting wrecked. Well, I mean, we're down 1,000-ish, but we're live for the 20 grand.
And the mini, don't forget about that.
And then we got the daily, the hourly, So now, do you think this is a good game to play while we're doing it? I mean,
yeah, it's
I
great.
guess it's as good as any.
It's very satisfying to watch.
To me, I like it. And then when you get those 4 Vault of Anubis things, the bonus is very lucrative, and we've gotten it twice.
Oh, we have? Mm-hmm. Where was I?
I mean, last time we were here.
Okay.
I mean, not this trip. We got. Why did it do that?
Luck has arrived.
It's a big pay.
Okay, we'll take it. We need it. Come on, more vault spins, please. Anyway, go ahead.
C-Meeks82. Are we going to see a WBG versus W2 Jesus $5,000 winner? And then the winner of that faces EJ and Matt.
Well, it would have to be.
We've done a
Yeah,
lot
we
of
do
versions of that, but I don't know.
I had to read it because I want to do that again. That
Yeah,
was
we'll
so
do
much
it.
fun.
Sounds like fun to me.
Oh, luck has arrived again.
But I think we would be a big favorite against EJ and Matt.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are the brains of this operation.
I'm
Everybody
Jordan.
knows it.
I'm Jordan. Asks, do you like golf?
I'm a fan. Like, golf can be fun on those like celebrity things, or if you're going to a charity thing, or if you're going to be drinking. EJ was decent at golf, and we don't play very much anymore. It takes too much time. I'm exhausted by the end of it. I don't know why it's so tiring, but golf tires me out. I'd like to play on Shadow Creek. I have never played there, but I'm not like a huge golf guy. I used to belong to a country club just because I thought it would be cool. I ended up just getting mad every month when I got the bill because I never went golfing enough and I never met the food minimum, and yeah, it was a Sando.
Dostapowicz, I hope I pronounced that correctly. How do you keep the vibes high through every video, even after a streak of losses?
I don't think I do. I mean, I'm interested.
It's a team effort.
I'm interested to see that video from last night. I mean, it
Yeah.
could be a complete Sando because I was annoyed from spin one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But maybe people think that's entertaining. But it's very difficult. I'll tell you, WBG and W2 Jesus are like the Rock of Gibraltar. These guys, just nothing phases them. They know that you win some, you lose some. I'm like a frickin', what's it called? Like a roller coaster of
Yeah.
emotions. EJ, you know, I mean, he's been getting a lot worse lately in a lot of
No,
areas.
I don't think that the losing
I think
necessarily
it's all
irritates
the
me.
lifting and all like this newfound testosterone. You're getting kind of cocky, just getting more and more annoying. I've
Yeah,
been meaning to
that's
talk
it,
to you
yeah.
about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you get mad sometimes.
No, I
when
think
we-
I get irritated when like we're losing and also giving up on making the video good.
Yeah.
It's just a complete waste of everyone's time and money.
Yeah.
At least if you're losing and you keep the vibes up, it makes entertaining stuff. But if you completely sack it and you lose all the money and then you have a terrible session, that's what irritates me.
Well, I'll take the compliment because they said that we always do keep the vibes
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
But trust me, sometimes we don't. And there are videos that you haven't seen because
Well-
how many? I mean, we've made a few and we never posted.
Yeah.
That's pretty rare, though, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
No, over 90% of the stuff.
That's
is
under-
Well over 90%.
Well over 90%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe like 2% of them we don't because they're just disastrous. It's like,
Yeah, what do you
well, this
wanna
is
watch?
no fun to watch. We lose our ass and we didn't have anything
Like
intelligent
this.
to say.
Or there's an audio problem, whatever. So Giovanni G1 asks, have you ever played Baccarat? Or do you ever play Baccarat?
Oh, we play it all the time, especially on FanDuel Casino. You can play, you can play live dealer Baccarat up to $10,000 a spin.
Let's do it after this.
Yeah, let's
How,
play.
how about you, W2 Jesus? Do you ever play Baccarat?
I love Baccarat. It's one of my favorite games. I try not to play it too much. I can get a little carried away with the
You play
Baccarat.
it. You played a lot. I could count on. I mean, I would need endless hands to count the number of times you said one hand of Baccarat.
It's never one hand of Baccarat. It's never one more bonus or one bonus round. It's always more.
It's either it's a good strategy to get even or get even worse.
Yes.
So if you're down 500, one $500 hand of Baccarat, and we always play banker, and we always bet black on roulette. We always play banker.
Banker's more fun, and it's a slightly better bet.
Slightly better bet.
Always the number 17 on roulette, and always mystery pick.
Always mystery pick, and today, boy, did that backfire
You
on
always
us.
use your player's card, and you always swipe it. Yes.
Yes,
Always.
always.
So Mike Hadjuk says, would you consider yourself to be an advantage player? He says AP, but that's what he means, advantage player.
I wish. I mean, there's a very, very few successful advantage players, and you have to be very, very patient, very, very bright, and it's getting more and more difficult as everyone thinks they're an advantage player. So while I'm not an idiot, although I pretend to be on TV, or I play one on TV, I mean, I know some advantage plays, but no. I play a lot of dumb things like Huff and Puff and Dragon Cash and games that are, there's no advantage whatsoever.
You probably have knowledge that's slightly above an average gambler. You use it to gamble at a discount, would you say?
I say my knowledge is slightly above the average player, probably like a few levels above the average player, but the average player doesn't know anything. It's shocking to me when people don't even like look at the pay table on Video Poker, or they don't look at the progressive meter on Buffalo Link. Like there's just things that people just don't know. They don't look for treasure boxes. You know, I mean, there's like there's different games that are AP, and not that you couldn't Google this.
That's
000 roulette.
Oh, people play 000 roulette. That is insanity right
6 to
there.
5 blackjack. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Yeah, no, I didn't mention
Yeah,
that.
you gotta don't play 6 to 5
Yeah,
blackjack.
try to be a smart gambler.
That
'cause you're-
definitely knows enough to avoid the worst bets.
Yeah, but I'm certainly an idiot compared to like YouTube.
All right. So you mentioned EJ, so we'll get a question.
No, I said idiot, but just generally speaking, that.
Oh, was that Freudian on my part?
Yeah.
GNL2, is EJ worried about hair loss from wearing a hat or being all the time? No. Okay.
Does it cause hair loss, or do people who
No,
think they
that's
have
a-
hair
that's a
loss
myth.
Some
wear
people
hats?
say that.
Well, all balding dudes wear hats all the time.
Yeah,
But
I
you-
just have a really big head, 2 bad calyx, and it's just I don't ever feel like doing my hair.
There you go. You're like Ed Sheeran. He has a policy. He just doesn't do his hair.
Yeah, I think I should get on that train and then maybe just not do my
That could
hair
be
and
your
wear no
style,
hat.
yeah.
You could get dreads.
He also asks, is it worth, this is for you, Matt, is it worth visiting Costa Rica during the green season? I don't know what the green season
Yeah,
is.
it's like they call the rainy season and like the off season. There's like a rainy season and a dry season. I like the rainy season. I mean, it's cool. It's some amazing storms. You go ATVing and it's like muddy and stuff. I don't even care. I can't. I've been there. I've been to Costa Rica over 100 times. I don't even remember what's the good season. It's every season is the good season in Costa Rica. So go to CostaRicaElite.com to book one of your. If you have a big group, all my vacation rentals are big houses and villas.
I still never made it down there.
I didn't think you liked hot vacations.
Yeah, well, that's the rumor.
Green.
We're over 20,000
Yeah, wow.
on the daily jackpot. That's the biggest I've seen it.
Yeah, in 20 minutes or 29 minutes or less, somebody's going to win it. Somebody who's playing on FanDuel Casino.
You know, it's Friday night, so I think that maybe that's it's a bigger night for people playing online.
Oh, maybe we're not.
Blackstone and Betts asks, what's your favorite meal?
Oh,
This is a
I
tough
like
one, I guess.
my wife's lasagna and tacos. I mean, she makes like the best lasagna, the best tacos. We've eaten out so much. We like eating at home. That's a treat. So yeah, like tacos and lasagna. Probably, if I was like on death row, that would be the meal I would request. God forbid I'd be on death row.
Here we go. Mikey Boy 021988 asks, is the payback, is the return to player better online or in person generally?
I believe it's better online, and on this, like every game, you can look and it'll tell you the return to player.
Right.
And I think you have to dig pretty deep, but you can find the return to player from your average, like Vegas casino. And I believe it's. What would you say? How many points better is it on this than it is on? Because there's no overhead.
It's probably 50% better
Yeah.
or more.
I mean, it's huge. And people always give it a hard time. That's why I like the FanDuel Casino, because I mean it's the only there's a couple regulated, blah blah blah. It's legit.
And what's really interesting is they don't make it super obvious, but if you look in the game rules on all these games, it's disclosed. You can actually see what the RTP is.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, yeah.
Oh, did you say that?
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh.
But you were
Oh, I
probably
said
thinking
it
of the
too.
next question. But yeah,
Well-
it is. The answer is yes. It's better. Now some people say, oh, I like playing in a casino. I like sitting here like this. We want to get something to eat. We just order room service or whatever or Uber. And yeah, so there's no smoking, and we'll show you when this thing hits. We could go and we could play some other games. I'll give you a walkthrough.
Somebody hit it.
Idiot!
Fuck.
We didn't hit it, did we?
I think we should keep playing for the mini. Let's just answer a few more questions.
Okay,
We
well,
got some
what I
spins.
wanted
Let's
to
play a little less.
I wanted to say something about that last point about
Okay, go ahead.
about payback.
Yeah.
Like the Las Vegas Strip typically is very, very tight. It has some.
Damn it, we didn't win.
But there are places like locals casinos
Yeah.
that have slightly better return than you'll find on places like the Las Vegas Strip, or different regions like Northern Nevada typically is much looser than than Southern Nevada.
I think
places
Northern Nevada's
like
great.
Atlantis and Peppermill. In particular.
Peppermill's the place.
And a lot of the other little local places up in those areas.
I mean, at the Peppermill, you can go to the bar at the coffee shop
And it has
and
full
get
pay.
full pay video poker,
Right,
which
for
you
nickels
can't
even.
find anywhere practically in Vegas except for the places that I play.
Are the majority of the this is W.H. Wagner. Are the majority of the slots you play found in the high roller slot area?
Not really. They're found all over.
Yeah. Well, yes. is an answer. I think
And they're also found there.
Yeah, but like we play a limited variety of games because they are in high limit rooms, and as evidence of tonight, it is a lot more difficult for us to film or stream outside of the high limit rooms.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did we-
no
oh,
cascades though.
Idiot. Man, that bonus would get us whole. I mean, that bonus is huge. I can't believe we haven't gotten it.
But for the most part, when you say it's not like there are different games in the high limit
no.
room than there are on the main floor. A lot of times it's the same game, just in a different format, different bet sizes.
Higher limit.
Yeah.
For the most part, they're the same game.
There are more games outside of the high limit room and a lot that we don't play because they don't have a high limit version.
8-Bit Kevin asks, what's your favorite horror movie?
Well, it'd have to be one of the ones I produced in the '80s when I was in the movie
Okay,
business.
how about one just that you are a consumer of?
I'm not a big horror movie fan, really.
What's your favorite genre of movie?
Comedy, of course.
Comedy.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, there's so many come to mind. It would be difficult to pick a favorite, but I do love the movie Groundhog Day because I think that is a metaphor for life. Like, you can keep getting better or you can get bitter. Don't get bitter, get better. That's my advice, people.
That's
A cliche?
no, the Bill Murray?
Yeah.
Is it right?
Groundhog Day, yeah.
Yeah, he's great. Who's your favorite comedian?
I mean, so many. Rodney Dangerfield, probably. Like, that pops to the top of my head. Robin Williams was incredible live. Howie Mandel's amazing live. I mean, Theo Vaughn was weird but funny.
Mitch Hedberg.
We just saw Mitch Hedberg, rest in peace. He was classic. I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to too.
Larry David. I know you're a big fan of Larry David.
I like that show. Yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm. He's obviously very clever and very rich.
Oh my God, some of these casinos.
Have we had enough of this yet? You think
Yeah,
the
we're
mini's gonna hit?
last one.
Last question.
No, last spin.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
I
How
mean,
much weight did you lose? Pat asks.
45-ish pounds.
There you go, we're done.
All right. Well, that was a $2,000 shot at 20. We didn't get it. Get them next time. All right, come on. We need 6. Very, very familiar game. 3 free spins or 6 balls. Those expand, which is kind of fun. All right, we need, okay, come on. Oh, you sure get 3 a lot. Boom, boom.
On-track lighting. Do you play with real money?
Yeah. Yeah, sadly we do.
For better or worse, huh?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's fun because I think the day that I stop sweating, you know, like how much we're winning and losing and stuff, will be the day the channel stops being interesting. I say about 20, not 24. It's kind of a weird number.
I don't think you can go less.
Yeah, you can.
Well, I think
Watch. Well, you got to stop the auto spins first.
Arno Vargas. Do fast spins make a difference, or is the spin already determined when it's first pressed?
Spins. I think the spin is determined when it's first pressed. It's like you hit it, and then the algorithm has made its decision, and then the reels are just a visual representation of what was going on.
Ooh.
Free spins. Yes.
Yeah!
bet less, he says.
Let's go.
Shut up, BJ. All right. So this is good. This is like, oh no, I'm not a huge fan of this
Chip in the
actually,
middle.
unless we get a chip in the middle. Oh my Lanta. What a
Oh.
bad example of this bonus. Come on. Well, we got a little something. Is that it?
No, one more.
Come on,
Chip.
chip in the middle.
Chip!
Sando. Man, that was terrible. We're not having a very good illustration of how we win on this. Remember when we got the 2 minors for $2,000? Like what
I think we played this game for like 2 hours, and we haven't got a bonus yet.
I did earlier today. I was playing it on $2.
Yeah?
And I got like a $200 bonus. I mean, it was crazy. There we go. There we don't go.
All right, what do you got, WBG?
What's the best, most valuable comp you've gotten from a casino?
Super Bowl tickets.
There you go. That
By-
was fun.
by
Thank
far,
You.
yeah.
Thank you for taking me and W2 Jesus.
That
Yeah.
was a lot of fun. What a great game.
Thank you to that awesome
That was
casino.
good times.
gave them to us.
Yeah, the 4 of us went. We had an amazing time. It was a lot of fun. Can you teach me how to win at gambling? Probably not.
The safest way is not to play. I mean, it's you know, it's really just, you know, you do it for fun, and that is what works.
What's your favorite car that you own?
Oh, and quit while you're ahead. I only own one car, and that is a Tesla Model X. I love Teslas. They're just the greatest cars ever. I was going to get a Rolls Royce because I was like being famous. I thought I should be obnoxious, and EJ's like, you're an idiot. And then I went and drove it, and I really didn't like the way it drove. I couldn't see out the windows, and I just like the Tesla, all the technology in it so much better. So I could have any car that I wanted, but the only car I have is a Tesla. Come on, 5, a lot. You sure get it. Those Lucky 7s are really good if you can get like a full screen of those. Anything else?
A lot of questions saying, what did you do before? I mean, we've already asked it, but...
Yeah.
Maybe it's because people are looking for ideas of what to do now for themselves. What advice would you give them in that department?
I don't know. It's so hard. It just depends.
Well,
If you find, my usual advice is if you find something you like doing, like I've gotten paid. For example, I like drinking, and so I got involved with this wine company, and I became a sales rep, and we ended up building the largest wine club in the world, and I had a piece of all the sales. So, like, find something that you like and try to figure out a way to make money doing what you like, and then it doesn't seem like work. I'm not a big fan of working, so I always try to find something I enjoy and then get paid to do what I enjoy. Find something you believe in. You know, like I did the movies. I wanted to be an actor, so I got into the movie business. And then sales is good because you can make a lot of money. Real estate, you know, like you already bought a couple properties at your age, EJ, and it's good. You know, you pay those things off. You get rental income coming in. That's always fun. And
You just work really hard. too.
yeah, I work 24/7. I need to because I never get bonuses anymore.
Yeah,
it
no,
appears.
jeez.
Yeah, I would bet on a motivated person above a smart person. any day of the
Talented
week.
person, yeah.
Yeah, talented. That's better. Yeah, the motivation, grit means a lot more than
Talent.
yeah. This one's for you, EJ. Or I guess it's about you. I don't know if it's for you, but it's my topsy turvy self asks: is EJ single?
I am single, yeah.
There you go. Ghost in PN. Matt, what's your favorite watch brand?
Rolex. I mean, just because I like them because you buy them and they go up in value.
Yeah.
So they're really the only one I have. Except I have one. I have one Cartier for like a dress watch where I wear a tux. But I think Rolexes are cool because you can collect them and make money on them.
Yeah, they keep going up in value. Sherry's 1975. Have you ever done stand-up comedy?
I tried. I did it on a cruise a little bit with as an apprentice under this comedian named Noodles Levenstein, amazing comic, who reached out to me the other day. He said he saw me on Instagram. I hadn't heard from him in like 25 years, and then I did an improv night or two at in San Diego at some place, and I totally bombed. It is the hardest thing in the world, and I always wanted to be a stand-up comedian, but I never really made it as a career.
I might have been looking down at a question, but is this your friend who helped you with a roast, or roasted you, or you roasted somebody? He helped you write a roast?
Mm-mm.
No, okay. Okay, this one's not really a question, but I think you might want to hear this. CJ Tadaro says, "You a bitch."
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there you have it.
Well, it's good to know.
You a bitch.
What are the best hotels to stay at in Vegas?
I mean, that's just depends, budget, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Probably the two most high-profile ones are Wynn and Aria. You know, I mean, I would say, I don't know. What do you guys? How would you say? You stay in a lot of hotels. W2 Jesus. What's your favorites in Vegas?
Venetian and Palazzo have always been considered very high end. Wynn would be my personal favorite. Resorts World and Fontainebleau are the new shiny ones. They're both very nice as well.
Yes.
They're all going to cost a lot more. Although in Vegas, hotels tend to be a little less expensive than comparably luxurious hotels in other cities.
Mm-hmm. Very good answer.
Ryan Blackwell. Ryan W. Blackwell. Who are the guys behind EJ? I guess that's you and me.
Who are we?
I don't know. W2Gs?
I call them we affectionately refer to them as the W's. I am so disappointed at how delicious our results have been on this tonight. What do you think, EJ? I mean, we've just gotten wrecked on everything.
Well, let's do like 2 more questions and then we can be done.
Okay. I'd like to hit a bonus, though, before we're done. Let's just keep going until we get a bonus.
We're not going to get a bonus.
Oh, that's negative.
I got an interesting one here.
Negative Nancy. EJ.
I mean, I'm just telling you.
Noah Adams asks, what's your go-to fast food order and from where?
I don't really, my wife doesn't really allow fast food, and I don't know. I guess In-N-Out Burger, I think, I would say was probably, if I do fast food, you know, a lot of times people are visiting, they're like, hey, is there an In-N-Out? And we go to In-N-Out.
In-N-Out's a good one.
It's fantastic.
Everybody's asking who is Vegas Matt, but nobody asks how is Vegas Matt. How are you, Vegas Matt? Alex B009.
I'm doing good. I'm not terribly excited about how much we've lost in the last 2 or 3 days, but other than that, good. And I mean, I'm very grateful for all this fun and excitement, getting paid to gamble, hang out with my annoying son and my friends. Good times. And oh, come on.
Yes!
Hey, I told you that just when I increased the bet. All right, let's enjoy
We
this.
need something big here.
I mean, we got 2 minis at 200 each, so 400, 5, 25, 60, 640 to start. Let's just really get something big because we deserve it.
Wait a second.
What?
There's no balls in there? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that was a great
Come
spin.
on now.
7-10 no split.
Wow.
Yeah. Come on, let's go.
Minor ball.
That would be nice.
Major ball.
Ooh, one more?
No, more than that.
Yeah! Let's go. Fill it up. How much is the grand? 10,000?
Mm-hmm.
We need it.
One more. Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, this is beautiful. 10 grand to end the
No
Q&A
wonder
session.
it's so hard to get this bonus.
Can be a massive, guys.
Oh! Ah, that's not bad. You know, when I first played this, that happened in like 2 seconds, and I was like, this is the greatest game in history. Reality is the online casino is the same as the regular casino. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And a lot of good questions,
Yeah.
and that was fun.
We should do that again sometime. That was a blast.
Let's do it. And there's so much more to show, but
I'm bummed we didn't win 20 grand.
yeah. So at least we have some money left, and we live to fight another day.
You know, I learned something about you.
About
With
me?
this- yeah, with this little Q&A.
What was it?
You a bitch.
Yeah. Oh!